Welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. Our project title: Analyzing the Hydroclimatic Teleconnection of Summer Monsoon Rainfall in India. Our project abstract: data mining is the useful tool for discovering the knowledge from large data. Different methods and algorithms are available in data mining. Classification is the most common method used for finding the mean road from the large database. Design tree method generally used for the classification because it is the simple hierarchical structure for the user understanding and decision making. Various data mining algorithms available for classification based on artificial neural networks, nearest neighbor rule, and Bayesian classifiers. But a decision tree mining is a simple one. ID3 and C4.5 algorithm have been introduced by J.R. Quinlan, which produce reasonable decision tree. The objectives of this paper is to present this algorithm. At the first, we present the classification algorithm, that is ID3. Then highlights of its study we will discuss in more details. C4.5. This one is a natural extension of the ID3 algorithm, and we will make a comparison between these two algorithms and other algorithms such as C5.0 and CART. Our data flow diagram for the analyzing of rainfall. This is our data flow diagram. In this data flow diagram, we process that first we start regarding to the data set. The data set contains the rain flow of the processor. The data set also contains the detailed description of the rainfall from the month starting from January to February. The data set contains the related and the particular rainfall details about the processor and the year from starting from certain data sets can be contain the related amount of month and year can be given as an input. After that, the pre-processing conditions can be satisfied. Process condition, the unwanted data sets can be removed regarding to the processor, and also the condition, the unwanted data set removed and the certain needed data set can be taken to the further processor and can be uploaded in the databases. And the pre-processed data set can be taken from the databases and the classification can be done. In the classification, two processes can be done. One is ID3 algorithm and another one is C4.5 algorithms. In the ID3 algorithm, the certain conditions can be classified using the conditions of the algorithms. And also the ID3 algorithm has the certain prediction of calculation the entropy and the gain, and the certain classified data can be further made that using the certain ID3 process. After that, the C4.5 algorithm can be calculated and the classified data set can be calculated related to the entropy and the gain. And the entropy in the C4.5, the certain variable can be, and the entropy can be calculated regarding to the certain process like month and year wise in the process. And the further the gain can be calculated regarding to the month of the rainfall, and the predictions can be compared using the certain, and the prediction can be classified into a certain result data set by using the prediction of the two classified data set. First, the ID3 algorithm and the C4.5 algorithm prediction can be taken, and using the result data set, the prediction finalized of the next year can be calculated, and the graph can be proved in the predictions of the last year to make the analysis of the next year rainfall in it. And the further prediction can be done using the certain tool process. To process the certain predictions can be calculated, and the classifier can be to increase the certain accuracy in it. and the further accuracy can be predicted. Rainfall usage and the rainfall in the India during the certain calculation can be make the analysis for the certain further procedures in it. On the graph can be mentioned that the prediction of the rainfall and the usage in total India, and also calculate the next year rainfall in it. And the graph presents the rainfall flow in India during the started and the prediction during the startup year regarding the 10 years of predictions of the year, and calculate the next year of the predictions of the rainfall in India. Our project demo for analyzing the hydroclimatic teleconnection of summer monsoon rainfall in India. First, we want to right click on home.java, click on run file. This is our home page, and click anywhere in the home page. And first I want to load the dataset. Click on browse, choose dataset, so dataset. The dataset contains a certain number of rainfalls from certain years, from 1901 to 15. The dataset can be loaded in the database. The pre-process condition can be done. Data can be pre-processed, and the certain dataset can be taken for the further process. This is our first classification related to ID3 process. This process, the certain year can be selected. First we want to calculate the certain years, and the entropy and the gain can be calculated. Again we want to load the data set. And it can be loaded in the database. And the pre-processing conditions can be done. And the certain data set can be taken for the further process. This is for C4.5 classification. Year can be chosen. The entropy can be calculated to the month wise, from starting the year 1901 to 2015. The entropy calculated for a month, strain month, and the gain for total year. The prediction can be analyzed for 2016. This is the year rainfall for the January to December. Predictions can be done using the entropy and classification using the C4.5 and the ID3 algorithms. In this graph it mentioned that the execution time and the accuracy on the execution time during the ID3 process and the C4.5, and the size of the datasets can be mentioned. In the C4.5 the execution can be processed because the month average can be used to calculate the entropy and the gain in the C4.5, but in the ID3 process it calculated a year by year for every entropy, and the gain can be calculated. After that the further process can be produced and the production can be mentioned in it. In this process the accuracy can be mentioned that the ID3 and has less accuracy than C4.5 algorithm. The prediction value can be much accuracy than the ID3 algorithm. Using C4.5 the accuracy can be calculated and the major results can be given as much as accuracy than the ID3. After that we are using Vega tool to make more accuracy of the data set. This is the Vega tool process. Click on Explorer and we want to insert our database file. So data set, choose the data set. This is the prediction for every month in this using the Viva tool for predictions of the data sets. And this is the maximum and the minimum and the maximum values related to the years can be chosen, and the mean can be calculated, and the mean can be as an entropy, and this standard deviation can be calculated as a gain. Using the gain and the entropy, the certain process can be produced, and the graph can be produced. After that, the classification methodologies can be done. For every process, the classification methodologies and the entropy and the gain can be calculated regarding to the classification, and the graph can be mentioned using the certain process, and the average graph can be mentioned and the visualized for using the certain data sets in it. In this process, the data set mentioned that the prediction value of the high accuracy in it, and the values can be changes related to the data set or training data sets as an input for selecting this particular year. The prediction values can be changed by using the particular year of selection. The year data set is more as larger, so the prediction value is more as high. If less the year means the prediction value is as much as that prediction. Using this tool, the predictions can be as more as security. Thank you.